Hello,
Hi,
Odyssey House.
what's up? I'm Sarah. This is Phil.
My name's Phil. We're Own It SLC. We've been doing this with you guys for a while now, and one thing we've realized is that it's pretty fun, and hopefully you guys are having fun. If you don't know who we are, that's reasonable because we never see you only once a month at each facility. What we do, one of the things we do is we create this video, and you watch it, and then you get to create something of your own. Own It SLC is I guess you could say it's a representation of where Sarah and I have come as artists in recovery, but it's more expansive than that. And what that turned into was a stage where other people in recovery, for the most part, though not limited to, performers of all kinds, even some that didn't even know they were performers, got on a stage. We did some stuff together,
What does that
a
mean?
collaboration, if you will, before the show, where we did groups and we had a theme and we celebrated life and art together, and then we put it on a show and we called it Own It. And we've done about 18 of them shows there. During COVID, we couldn't do live shows anymore, and at that time we had been working on getting into Odyssey House to see you guys in actual person. We were going to do some groups, we were going to do some writings together, we were going to do a whole bunch of stuff together, and that didn't work out, so we had to get creative. And so we started this thing. We used to have you listen to our podcast that we make every week. And then that didn't work out so well.
Why not?
Well, we did some things. We weren't very conscious of Odyssey House because it wasn't made specifically for Odyssey House, and so there were some language, some things discussed in the podcast that kind of triggered some people, which led us to a show called Triggered. And so we came to a crossroads, if you will. We said, are we going to continue doing this? Are we going to worry about people getting triggered? Are we going to cater to Odyssey House? And during that time, we decided that,
Hell yeah, we are.
yeah, because it's worth it. It's been cool. And so we came up with the idea to just make some videos for you guys, send them to you. Also, the other thing is when we'd meet with you guys, we'd talk a lot, and we don't like to talk a lot. We like to talk in the video to prepare you, to give you some direction in the creation process, or, however you want to say that. And because we want our hour with you to be you showing us some stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Whatever you guys want, writings, pictures, origami. No one's done that quite yet, but we've been waiting. And so usually how it works is we'll give you a prompt and you can write on it.
What's a prompt?
Why don't you tell us?
Well, a prompt is a doorway into your own thoughts. A prompt is something that gets you going. So we give you a prompt and then you take it from there. So the prompt for this month is pain is weakness leaving the body. So some of my history is that I used to be a trainer at FTR. Maybe some of you guys go to FTR. And the very first trainer that they had years ago, way back in 2014, he was a CrossFit guy, and he taught me a lot about strength, and that's what he would say. Pain is weakness leaving the body. So I learned not to let pain stop me. So just because something hurts doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad for me. And that can really get, I mean, it's got me into trouble because sometimes I would think, well, this hurts, but pain is weakness leaving the body. So I got injured a lot because I wasn't strong yet. Because my body wasn't ready to do some of the things that I was doing. So the pursuit of strength is a really cool, very long process. And I went from, going to the extreme, getting injured, to backing off and losing some strength. And so it's like this ebb and flow kind of thing. And so I thought it would be cool, because Phil and I were talking about kettlebells, because Phil started using kettlebells just in the last few days.
Yeah, 2 days to be exact.
How do you feel about that?
I feel sore and pain, but I don't know, at least I'm feeling something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, that's a great prompt, weakness is pain leaving the body.
Flip it. Pain is weakness leaving the body.
So, you can use that prompt. We always suggest you use it just to start you off, but you can always write about anything you want.
Yeah. So, and when we throw out a prompt, either for you guys at Odyssey House or when we're creating a show, the theme or the prompt is just like really a beginning to get your thoughts going. Like, what kind of pain am I experiencing? What kind of weakness do I think is leaving my body? What pain am I afraid of? What pain do I avoid? And how does that make me weak? Like, if I were going to follow that prompt, what I would write about is, I'm really weak when it comes to cold. I'm a wimp about cold. Like, I can endure a lot of strength training pain and like heat, but when I'm cold, I'm very wimpy. And so I'm not getting stronger in that area. So maybe that's what I would write about. Is I'm avoiding the pain of cold, and so I'm wimpy when it comes to the cold. You may start writing about that prompt, and then your thoughts may go in some like totally other direction. One thing about flow and creativity is let yourself be surprised. Let yourself kind of just like follow the trail. When I write, I think I'm following a trail that I've never been down before. And so I'm like using my hands, but you guys can't see. I'm like actually drawing this whole really lovely map on the kitchen counter, but you can't see it. Anyway, one word leads to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So, just go wherever you go. And so then when we see you guys on Friday, whatever your assigned Friday is, we will just be happy to meet you and see your little tiny Zoom faces. And the Zoom time that we spend together is really mostly for us to listen, because we've done all the talking and explaining of Own It on this video. So to recap, Own It's about art. We have shows. We have a portable recording studio called Harvey the Short Bus. We are here to support your creativity, both inside of Odyssey House and outside of Odyssey House. We can record your music. We can offer you a stage to perform, and we want to do that. So our website is ownitslc.com. If you want to find us when you're out of there, please do. We have a lot of people from Odyssey House who graduate and come to our shows when they're out, and they come up and say hi to us, and it's freaking awesome. So we're here for you. Mm-hmm. And we'll see you on Friday. Phil, what you got?
Yeah, we're here for you. I've been standing in this awkward position.
Are you stretching?
Because I want to be in the shot.
In the frame?
In the frame, and I didn't want to come like this. Anyways, I was sitting here while you were
a foot taller.
It looks like I'm like way like.
This is how it really is. This is how tall he is, and this is how short I am.
But yeah, do what you want with what you got, and you know, there's no feedback, so we're not going to write any notes or tell anybody about what you divulged or anything like that. It's just a time for you to kind of let loose a little bit because you're in there getting feedback all the time. So try to keep that in mind when you're writing. Maybe it'll help you loosen up a little bit. But we'd love to see you when we see you on the Friday that we see you. So have a great day.
See you
Bye
soon.
now.